Welcome back, adventurers, to The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. In the last episode we cleared out the mines and found Balin, the dwarf, with his dead bodies. He was dead too, killed by some monsters that we killed now, so that should be all good. And I think we also cleared one of the contracts, so maybe we can talk to Cecil later about that. But first we have to talk to Philippa at her home. And if I remember right, this is her home.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
No, we're not indeed. Okay. Man, we can talk about everything.
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion in Edirn?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirn.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwin hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Yeah, I think she has a point there. This is the perfect situation to, establish a new kingdom, right? In the Pontar Valley. Or, as she said, having an independent valley with Saskia as a ruler. Because, I mean, Temeria is without a ruler at the moment. Redania is weak. And Henselt, if he can be defeated, will then be the loser. So, yeah. Well, that might be a plan.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Have you heard about a Witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No, why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
Why? Because of the Viper? I wonder, why do the different schools not know of each other? Or is it only Geralt that doesn't know because he lost his memory? That might be.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True, the phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
Okay. I've got this tattoo. I keep my tattoo, but what's he
know how to
talking
remove
about
a
it?
tattoo?
Oh.
There's a cure for everything, except stupidity. I'll need some green mold, white myrtle petals, and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients.
No, we're keeping it. Yeah, I found the immortal.
I found an immortal.
Excellent.
Okay. Did we give it to her or what? And can we talk about all the other stuff?
You wanted to discuss something?
Yeah, everything.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something. What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edirn, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glefisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area. Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glefisig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
I'll look for those artifacts.
Oh man. That sounds not very
I'm good
good.
for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
Reliving the battle. Gosh, hatred symbolized. There was more
You
though.
wanted to discuss something?
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
Yeah, I have to talk to him anyway. But there was even more. Hunting magic.
You wanted to discuss something?
Yeah.
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Foltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
I never heard of flying women before.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
Okay, so we can talk to somebody about Triss. That's good. Now, let's see if this woman... Yeah, she's still here. Can we talk to her too? And why is she wearing her pajamas? Is that what the assistants of sorceresses do? I mean, I don't judge.
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals, excepting perhaps the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is, not like that old tart de Tanzerville.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. Triss Marigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lo Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
Just out of curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days? No matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She focuses all her efforts on Saskia.
Yeah, sure. Professional interest, eh? Sorry, I clicked the mouse button and I clicked away one of her texts. Sorry about that. That wasn't my intention. Is there more she can tell us?
You wanted to discuss something?
No, I think we talked about everything.
Remember the antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
Yeah, I do remember. Okay, so we have to talk to several dwarves. Cecil, the alderman, and that drunkard. And, yeah, I think these are the two.
You thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
I don't know.
What's to consider? Yorvith's not just any troublemaker.
Oh,
Elves, they talk a lot, think very little.
they want to fight with
In
the
the end,
elves.
they end up
Huh.
dead, shouting,
Cool.
we really showed them.
I think we can get down here. Yep, there's the pub. Who are you?
Damn! What's with everyone being so nice today?
Damn.
Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho.
Hey ho. Okay.
Hey ho.
Nice song. Oh,
Don't
right, and the
try
gate is
anything.
open. That is awesome. So let's look around here first before we go into
I'll
the
say
pub.
it again.
Maybe
Humans
we
are
can
strange.
buy something or sell something. Oh, there we go. Am I too heavy? Yes, of course. Is there somebody? Oh, there.
Bride being ploughed as a dowry is diligent, yet
Hi,
here we
Spark.
common girl.
Oh, another traveller. From where? Wait, let me guess.
From Temeria.
Had it at the tip of my tongue. So, what brings you to Bergen? Wait, I know.
Business.
Just what I thought. And you're...
A witcher.
Well, well. We don't often see witches here. What do witches do anyway?
We solve problems.
Oh, I have a problem with my boyfriend.
Did you find his entrails strewn on the porch and his head a few paces away? Because those are the kind of problems I solve.
I hope not. Oh, she has only chunk. Great, but still, maybe I can sell her my chunk. Or these things, at least. Ebon sword, hammer, hatchet, and that. Are we good now? Yes, we are good. Okay, cool,
Claims
thanks.
she's a virgin,
Who are you?
and nobody
You,
questions her
Ooh,
virtue.
man, that doesn't
They
look
just
good.
follow her to war.
It looks as if she would cook what she sells. Mold
You've
and
answered
apples.
your own question.
And other
Humans
chunk.
follow
A
adventure,
chank.
get drunk on ideas, and while drunk,
Uh-huh.
no doubts. If
Okay,
we
yeah.
every thought we had a basilisk in the basement.
Oh, it's him.
At your service. Just my
Who are you?
wife getting
Repair armor,
old.
right?
Right,
You work just for your elves?
not just.
You don't say much, do you?
And they said you're grumpy.
Okay. He trades with what? Ooh. No way. I want to have that. 818. Oh gosh. Does he have diagrams for cool stuff? Drogue armor. 25 armor. Wait. Vitality. Oh, plus 50%. What do I need? A Drogue essence and a Drogue armor fragment. How do I get that? From a Drogue, most probably, right? Oh man. Heavy leather trousers. Long leather gauntlets. Okay, cool. I like it. But we have to somehow get more money. Whew, man. And he
So it's
crafts.
really haunted now. It is. They should
Okay,
make it a mandatory pilgrimage for young clerics.
who are
They
you?
truly believe in the
Lady?
My
afterlife after
pentacles
seeing that.
intrigue you?
Indeed. I'd like to see them up close.
Let's start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia. Why the surprised face? I heard about you in school. Whether you like it or not, you're a hero of contemporary history and of the love stories we read beneath our blankets.
You studied at Aretusa?
Yes, though I'm still to finish my potion and fetish internship, which is why I'm here.
And you're doing it under Philippa Eilhart's watchful eye. Any way I can help you?
Help from a hero of our readings? Now that's drawing on sources for real. I'd be grateful. The locals are reluctant to buy magic items, and I really need to pass.
Let's see what I can do.
Potion and fetish. That's pretty funny. Oh, she does hair. What does she trade though? Diagrams. Those are all like crafting stuff. Robust cloth. I have studded leather, oil. Wait, I don't have the diagram for arachnid oil? That's interesting. Because I have arachnid oil, haven't I? No, I don't. Ah, insectoid I have. Okay, okay, cool. How much is it? It's quite cheap. Brock. Ooh, wow. well, vitality regen. Oh, that is better than the one we have. How much is that? Let's take that. Hangman's Venom. Damage dealt to humans. That's very specific. Vigor. Ooh. Okay, that's not bad either. It's also pretty expensive though. Well, we take it anyway. Maribor Forest. That's even better than that. Oh man. They ripped me off. What's that? Sign intensity +1. I don't know about that. Thunderbolt? Ooh, wow. Damage plus 32%, but so much negativity. I don't like that. Armor plus 21? Okay. That is crazy. Let's take that. And there's Viagra. Viagra. Even more armor. And look at these resistances. They rip me off here. Whirl. Damage +5. No, we don't need that. We have the wolf. Wait, whirl. What's that? Vitality. That's not bad either. Yeah, let's take it. And we have the wolf. Okay, cool.
How do such places
That's all, right? She rolls dice and makes hair.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the help.
This one came
You're
from
welcome.
a huge battle, a clash
That looks
of
nice.
ambitions, emotions and desires.
Greetings!
Greetings to you.
What's the rush?
I'm not in a rush. I'm looking around. I'm shopping.
What's the
Always
rush?
in a hurry. You'll have a stroke.
Oh, Witcher, I'm glad I found you. I've got something for you.
We know each other?
So surprised by a stranger bearing gifts. Ah, you humans, egotistical barbarians you are. I was in Flotsam when the massacre started. Just accept it. I won't take no for an answer.
Thanks.
I got a serious
Oh.
career proposal yesterday.
Was that one of the dwarves we saved?
Drag me too.
What's the rush?
You're gonna become a squirrel.
Felix Favela. I don't remember him, but maybe we met him in the fire
We're too old for
when
that.
Flotsam was burning. But what did he give me?
got me 50.
Why can't I see that? Did he give me money? I don't think so. Oh, maybe that. That might be. I don't think I had that before. Okay, cool. Well, thanks. Hi there. Oh, I cannot talk to him. Can I talk to these guys? Who are you? Hi,
Hello.
Cow. Hi. There are tents. Where are the elves, though? Oh, that's the human enclave. Ugh,
Damnation.
disgusting. Oh, what is that?
Take care.
Okay, I will. Take care of yourself. Huh. Those guys are not very talkative. Oh, I can do that. But now I'm too heavy again, right? Yep, I am. And these are the outer walls, I think. Oh, is that the necropolis up there? Maybe. But I think we don't want to go out yet. We have to go in the pub first. And now we have to get rid of all the stupid things I took. But I need every penny. I want to buy so many things. And I definitely want to buy that awesome armor.
Erect a monument to commemorate a visit.
Oh, it's not even
Silly
only
cunt
the
thinks
armor,
100
it's the
years
diagram.
is a long
And then
time.
we have to pay again
Long
for
by
making
human
it.
reckoning, and Lady
So yeah, we need so much money. Hi
Greetings.
there. I sell it to him. I think. If he wants it. But he normally buys everything, doesn't he? Let's see, yeah, here. All those things, take them! So much. But it's a few pennies. I should sell that. That's at least worth 35. But we keep it for now. We can store it though. Okay, let's get into the pub.
Witcher.
Yeah. Elias.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
So,
Another one.
oh, is this the trunk yard? It seems so, right? Okay.
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. Amazing. I look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could all recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
I'm not about to buy a pig in a poke.
Not a pig, but a beautiful woman. And not in a poke, in the sky. You won't regret it.
Innkeeper, you said you could recite the story. Tell me.
If you pay for 2 bottles of mead, this drunkard guzzled.
The innkeeper's too dumb to tell such a beautiful story.
Oh man. What? How much does it cost though?
I'm a little short right now.
Let me tell you about
Reject
the woman
it.
who fell from the sky.
How much does he want?
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. But wait.
Well,
Okay.
I'm a client.
Okay, 10 is not enough. Do we have to pay him 22?
I'll pay. But if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
It's such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Speak.
Last week I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
Hush. So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash, a crack. I'm thinking, a storm's coming. But nary a cloud in the sky.
You hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw a flash. You were that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky, a man and a woman. The woman was so beautiful, I wished she'd fallen down on me.
What did the woman look like?
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes, with pert tits and a round arse. Just waiting to be grabbed and...
Sounds just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth!
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing and talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully. Ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder like a sack and returned to the gullies.
Is that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree.
Wait, a troll kidnapped her? Oh, goodness gracious. Is that what trolls do?
Hello, Chief. Greetings.
I'm not the chief. I'm searching for the chief. Most probably he's back there again. Yeah, I think so. Oh, wait, Sheldon. Isn't that the guy we want to arm wrestle with? Yeah. How are things
How
there?
are you, Sheldon?
Better than at Brenna, though we've quite a rumble ahead of us. But I promise you this, we'll kick Henselt's arse and send him scurrying back to Kedwin.
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable, last I recall.
Is that so? Care to check if that's still true?
Sounds good. Ready to take me on?
Yeah, we have to earn that money back.
Give me your best shot.
Uh-oh.
Grave. They want freedom, equality.
No pig can jump higher than its
Uh-oh.
snout. Let them fight for their freedom and ours.
Slow, slow, slow. Come on. Got him.
You one strong son of a bitch.
I am.
You should take on Scalen. He beat me and Yarpin, and now beats his chest over it. The old company'd be in your debt if you thrashed him.
Jealous bunch, aren't you?
Okay, yeah, Yarpen. We have to beat Yarpen too. Barnabas. Who is that guy?
That's a man who's... And there goes my trade with Kedwin.
So, now, where is... there's Yarpen, so we can beat him too. But where's that alderman? He's not here anymore.
Who's this, my failing eyes spy? Geralt of Rivia visiting old Yarpen Zegrin.
Ooh, wow. There's a lot.
Getting anywhere with the new recruits?
Like whores in a brothel. They're ploughing away at full speed. Sarski's army's full of men better at holding their pricks and a weapon. The Zoltan and I are helping them catch up. Most importantly, they don't lack spirit.
They won't defeat Henselt's regulars with zeal alone.
We'll show you what an army facing either victory or death is capable of. For we've no other choice, Geralt.
At least they have a reason to fight. That helps.
I've been trying to figure out what Philippa Eilhart's doing in all this mess.
Same thing as always. Conspiring until she gets her pubes in a knot.
I know you hate sorceresses, but try to put your animosity aside.
We hate them, that's a fact. But why do you think that is? It's not because of their secret knowledge or their nice tits. Their hearts are full of dung, Geralt. Mark my words.
You exaggerate.
No, maybe not all of them. But Eilhart's the worst. Need I remind you how she peddled her ass to Dijkstra just to learn the plans of the Redanian intelligence service? Everyone in Vergen knows she's not into cock. I tell you this, it's her ilk that caused the ruckus on Thanad Island. Think she's any different here? I'm crap at talking, Geralt, but you do all right. So I'd appreciate, as soon as Saskia's better, slip a word in her ear to watch out for Philippa.
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die! I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack, but I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, it had to. Not many have survived their own death.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine?
No, I haven't. A free Upper Aedirn is in the interests of any decent fellow.
Yeah, I think he's right with that.
Did you fight it, Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. It was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by De Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army, all dwarves. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage as I heard it.
All right, brave bastard, that's true. Preferred to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee, except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun banners survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south. But most men of the banner lie in the catacombs, along with a standard. The Dun banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they couldn't get their fucking flag clean.
Okay. Well, let's try arm wrestling.
Zoltan claims you can arm wrestle like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit, somehow.
Old fart.
Want to wrestle me?
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
Yeah, sure.
Show me what you got.
Throw a rock, no matter the direction, and you'll likely hit a sorceress. That's how it is these days. Mages have descended from their towers and installed themselves at court.
But a mage in war?
Got him. I think. Yep.
Did I mention something? Got to hand it.
Listen, Scale and Burton beat all our old company, and it gets bragging about it right and left. Someone needs to knock him down a peg. Make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, those guys. Hi, Knut.
Greetings!
Okay. Now.
At your
So,
service.
Cecil is definitively not here. So I think I'm going to store some things. Who are you? Herbert. No, I want to talk to you.
How can I help you?
Take all my stuff. Let's store that sword. And that's it, right? Oh no, we have a ton of iron ore and stuff from the mines. Let's get rid of that. Here, 80. Yeah. Now we look so much better. We could store all of these things. Or at least if we have a lot of one component. 1 silver ore. We got only 1 silver ore out of the mine. That is sad. Yellow meteorite. Okay. That looks much better. Now we can go on with our business. Yeah, and I wonder if there are better ones. Like, the lesser ones are the weakest, I think. Then there are some without a quality. And then there are greater ones. So I wonder if there is a greater range mutagen. I do not know. And we don't have a new... Oh, that is a new trophy, isn't it? We have Necker and Endriga. Vitality plus 20. I think the one that we are carrying is better though. Let's check. Armor and vitality. Yeah, definitely. Cool. So, where is that guy? Ah, search the ravines. Mentioned by the old dwarf. No, I want to talk to that alderman guy. Maybe he's at home? Haven't we found in the first episode here in Vergen, haven't we found his house? Let me check real quick. Which one would be? Oh, maybe that one? No. Where's the contract? That one. Yeah, the dwarf promised a hefty reward. So he should give us that. No way! We forgot one passage to collapse. Well, that's unfortunate. So maybe I'm going to do that real quick. Ah, here he is. So, Cecil. Let's see. No, he's alone. I think I should put away my sword. Let's see if he has our reward. Hey, stay here. Oh, wow. He has a lot to talk about. Let's first talk about that necrophage
We
nest.
killed most of the necrophages.
Most?
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart work.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrim will get the same.
Nice. How much did we get though? I think around 50. That's not much.
How are things?
Everyone awaits the battle. Some pray, others drink. Zoltan and Yarpan are chasing peasants around the square. They need a bit of drilling. Yorveth's warriors are trying to be inconspicuous, and so they should. I'd feel better if they crawled up the devil's arse and disappeared. But Saskia thinks we don't stand a chance without them.
How long have you been alderman?
My predecessor was killed 3 years ago. I was one of his advisors. I knew my way round the circus. So I volunteered to manage things. No one opposed me. Mostly I deal with trade and taxes, and I organize assorted matters. In the end, Everyone listens to Saskia, exclusively. Me included.
This must be the first revolt ever to be taxed.
We can't feed ourselves nor fortify our walls with rebel slogans alone. But rest easy. Stennis and the nobles won't get a single oren from us. Though, of course, the prince is just waiting for the right moment to get his grubby hands on our finances.
I'm sure his motivations are pure, and he'll do it exclusively out of regard for his subjects.
Huh, sure. Saskia needs medicine? Well, he knows about that, I think.
Saskia needs help, Cecil. Philippa can produce an antidote, but she needs a magic artifact to do that.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with it? Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is a place, as long as I can remember, it's been of interest to sorcerers. They say it's a very strong intersection. Look for magic there.
Where exactly is there?
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Bergen. There's a place of power there. You can't miss it. Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce back. Keep your head up.
Thanks, Cecil.
No, Witcher. I thank you. Save that lass, and you'll save my town.
Okay. Will do, will do. There's a place of power. Okay, we have to get out of Bergen. He walks backwards. Are you scared, Cecil? No.
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult, called king by some, thought that Adernians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edern?
According to Henselt, Upper Edern is the ancient legacy of the Kedwenny crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crab. 700 years ago the elves reigned here, and 1,000,000 years ago these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edern. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Eternians, Kedwenny, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edern at all. We decimated the dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kedwennies gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then, Van de Grift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Van de Grift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Adernian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kedwenny sorceress who wanted revenge on Van de Grift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
You captured the Dun Banner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths, refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers, killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Adernians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard. Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pontar the third day after the autumn equinox. Edirn had good spies, so we were ready for them, and Selkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armoured infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about race or background, like never before. Only King Demavend was missing, but he must have had more important business than defending his country.
You saw the Kidwennies cross the river?
From afar. I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men. Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armoured banners from Adcarig. The Dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Brenna. As soon as he set foot on Adernian land, Vandegrift climbed a hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses. Then Selkirk stepped out in front of us. His white armour shone in the sun. We were afraid a Kidwenny arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen, and Selkirk just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
Did you see the duel between Selkirk and Vandegrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Adcarig. Selkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Selkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off, I bet he cut down Selkirk with that new sword.
Vandegrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake of Selkirk in the whole of Edirn. His brother babbled something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhard claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
Oh man! Death symbolized. I need the Dun banner. Oh gosh, I'm a bit scared that I have to reenact that battle. That's what Philippa said, right? But, I mean, that's not a pleasant thing to do. And how can I do that? As one of the heroes that he talked about? Gosh, this will be terrible. I hope I will have help in that. Speaking of terrible, let's upgrade at least. We have, I think, 2 talents. And I thought it would be wise to upgrade that because it gives us another vigor slot. That should be very useful in battle. And I wish there was an ability who gave us more, what are these? More points? So that we can level up faster. We can regen out of combat. Vitality. Well, vitality is never bad, but we have at the moment pretty good gear and we can drink potions. This is not bad either. Damage reduction while parrying with full vigor. 100%. I like that. Unlocks the ability to throw daggers. Plus 20 damage. Geralt no longer takes 200%. Oh, we have that. Unlocks the ability to encounter. Instant kill, 10%, is not bad either. Distance covered. Oh, that's defensive too. Lesser vigor. Sword damage 5. Is there an ability that gives us more points or faster leveling? Not here. Sign. Hex. Vigor. Oh, there's the next vigor. Nope, not here. Bomb damage, that's not bad either. Ah, and that one. But it's only 2%. That's not much. Oh, that's upgraded fully. Oil duration. They're all very good. Potion duration, vitality plus 100. I take that. Nice. Okay, cool. Now we should have 3 vigor slots. If I understood that properly. Yes, we have. That's amazing. Cool. So, find the place of power and find the tomb and the sword, right? These are the 3 things we need. So, I think I will have a look on the outer wall because there were some tombs, weren't there? To see if we can get that banner that he spoke of. It wasn't that one. I mean, there are tombs too, I think. But none that we can enter. So let's have a look outside. Anything. I don't try. So if we run up here. What is up here? The gate. Ooh, there's lava. That's crazy. Oh, look at the relief. That is so cool. Oh, and magic. I feel magic. That? Oh, maybe there is... Yeah, a place of power. But we don't need it at the moment. What is it? Endurance. Cool. There seems to be a tomb, but it's closed. And... Oh, kitty. There are tombs. Is that a tomb? Where are you? Sigismund.
Don't bump your woman.
Excuse me? Is that a tomb? No, it's a house.
Greetings.
Oh. Greetings to you too. Didn't see you. Sorry. I take your stuff anyway. So there's nothing on this side because I cannot enter these blocked things that look like tombs. I'm sure they said where it is and I'm stupid.
The leader,
Ooh.
though clad like a soldier,
what is that?
had a feminine
Oh,
face to
there
stir.
are
Greetings,
the elves.
Gwynblade. What could Philippa want? Why does she care about Vergen being free, independent?
Like all sorceresses, she likes to dabble in politics. Not one of them would hesitate to sacrifice another life if it furthered their goals.
Quite a one-sided opinion. All? None? Life's rather colorful. It's not all black and white.
Shades of grey, I think. I have no illusions about mages. You know the fate which the Queen of the Valley of Flowers reserved for the Alvan youth. Enid Anglina, known also as Francesca Finderbear, another sorceress. In exchange for the creation of an Alvan kingdom in Dol Blathanna, she sent the Scoia'tael to be butchered, while attacking Nilfgaard's foes from the rear. She had a chance to call it off. She could have opposed the Emperor of Nilfgaard and summoned the squirrels to defend the Valley of Flowers.
Why didn't she?
In the name of a higher purpose. It's what the Emperor wanted. That's why we became bandits after the war. That's why elves are dying, our young murdered by the likes of Roach. And that's why I cannot trust Philippa Eilhart.
Roach could be on the other side of the fog.
In that case, I'll finally get him. I came close in Flotsam.
Been after him for a while?
Ever since he became leader of the Blue Stripes. During his first mission as commander, he ambushed one of my units, cut it down to the last elf. Surprised me for the first and last time. I've been more cautious since then.
So it's a personal matter. Vengeance. A theme straight out of Dandelion's ballads.
The safety of the Scoia'tael demands his death. Of the commanders first appointed to such units, he's the only one still alive.
I noticed there's no Temerian emblem in your collection.
We should not claim something's done when it is not.
You do realize that a dozen others will replace him when he's gone. Possibly dirtier foes, possibly worse.
Better to have a known enemy, you say? That doesn't apply to Vernon. A more determined demon has never walked upon this earth. The longer he is active, the better he gets. I must put an end to it.
Tell me about this Dwan for whom the Scoia'tael are ready to do battle.
Saskia. She's no Dwan. Certainly not like the others. You've seen her. I doubt I need to explain.
She's fighting for a Pontar Valley for dwarves, elves, and humans alike. I thought you despised humans.
I may only be a warrior, but I'm no fool. This is the best we can hope for now, and it's better than the Valley of Flowers.
Have you ever been to the Valley of Flowers?
Dulblathana is nothing more than a vassal state of the Nilfgaardian Emperor. They call it the land of free elves, but the Scoia'tael are not welcome. It's another in a string of painful lessons. But a free Pontar Valley could change that. It's been 5 years since the kingdom was established in Dulblathana. Over 2,000 elves have settled there. Do you know how many children they've produced? A dozen or so. It's no longer the Valley of Flowers. It's the Valley of Sterile Elders.
I'd love to see you tell Francesca that. Anything new about Letho?
No, but I wager he's somewhere on the other side of the fog. I can feel it.
I once met another Scoia'tael leader.
Yavin. I knew him. He had beautiful dreams and desperately wanted me to share them. Asked the same of you, I heard.
You know a lot about me.
I try to know as much as I can. About everyone.
I helped him. I found his reasons just.
Because they are. But they're equally unrealistic. Yavin saw combat and killing as poetry, whereas war is prose with no place for beauty. How is it that we're on the same side today?
Things change. Today I have different goals and different allies. You think you can repel Henselt's army?
No.
What do you mean, no?
The fortifications and dwarven devices are simply not enough to hold off the Kedwenis. They are just too many.
What do you plan to do?
You'll see. One thing I can promise. I won't break any pledge I've made.
You haven't had a chance to explain yourself. Your alliance with Letho. This is a good time.
I suppose I owe it to you, Geralt. I don't know who they are exactly, nor who they're working for. I met Letho 2 months ago. He had escaped his pursuers in Edirn, found me and suggested we trade services. Our scouts and forest hideaways in exchange for the heads of Foltest and Henselt. A good offer to begin with that only became better when we revealed only part of our secrets. It then turned out that Letho was not alone. Seret and orcs were meant to kill Henselt. My warriors were to help them. As you know, this never came to pass.
And that is it, I think. Yeah, and Henselt is still alive. And now we have to fight him.
The Virgin of Edirn.
So we learned a lot
Behold
today.
her,
The insurgent leader. Blah, 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 blah,
blah.
Greetings.
Kedmil.
Greetings. What are you doing out here this late?
Thinking?
Okay.
Don't let me bother you. Godspeed.
Vafail, Witcher.
Nobody wants you here.
Okay, who is she?
Nobody wants you here. Greetings.
Okay. Why don't they want me here? What did I do to you? That's mean.
Greetings.
And they live in these
battle
huts?
prepared in their race's just cause.
Okay.
Their aim to avenge and support Saspia's
That's sad.
laws. Fierce as the wild,
Cannot look in
as
those.
swift as
Okay, cool. Now what's that? Oh, maybe that's another mine. Whose house might that be? Oh, I think maybe... Einer.
Greetings.
Greetings to you too. Where am I? I'm a bit confused here. So let's check that house. Ooh, there they are. Who is that?
Shove off.
Oh, sorry. There's you with Drist.
Greetings. You shouldn't. Greetings.
I shouldn't what? Oh, I take that. Bit of amethyst. Oh, sorry. Just wanted to steal that leather. I'll be full again in no time. Won't I? Okay, cool. I'm still waiting for silver. But there obviously is none. Let's check what that door is. Or where it leads to. Oh! My quest arrow points in that direction. That's something, I guess. Yeah, it's another mine, isn't it? In that case, I don't really want to be here. Or does it lead outside? Oh, it leads outside. Oh, so these are the forests. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. But we will not explore the forest in this episode. We will do that in the next. Or even something else. I don't know. I have to check my quests first, I think. Wow. Look at that. A waystone with a crow on top. Amazing. Yeah, it looks pretty beautiful. And I really would like to get out. But maybe I have to go back and get rid of the stuff that I just collected. Just in case. How heavy are we? Yeah, definitely. And we have to sell all the chunk. Yeah, so I'm going to do that either in between episodes, or if I decide that we are going to do something else, then yeah, we just go back together. But that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful and adventurous day, and goodbye.